Okay, so how to convert grams to moles or moles to grams. So the first thing that you need to do is to find the conversion factor, which is the molar mass. Remember, this is the conversion factor. Once you find the conversion factor, you need to figure out the direction of your work. Are you going from moles to grams or grams to moles? And then you're going to set up the dimension analysis, and then make sure that when you write the answer, it has units, and also that it makes sense. Moles are usually very small numbers, where grams can be a lot higher number. So this is the first example. This sheet has a couple of typos, so just keep that in mind. So how many, not atoms, we're going to do moles. Okay, so how many moles are in 3.4 grams of magnesium? So the first step, conversion factor. So magnesium, if we look at, so by the way, there's only one magnesium. Right? If we look at magnesium at the periodic table, it's right here and weighs 24.31. So I'm going to say that weighs 24.31. So that equals 24.31. And just a reminder, it is 24.31 grams in 1 mole. Okay, that is important information. Alright, so the first step is done. The second step is to determine the direction. So it's saying how many moles. So moles is what it wants. Okay, Rn, and then they give you the grams. So this is given, right? And this is what it wants. So it's going to go into this direction. It's going to go from mass to moles. So based on setting up the dimension analysis, we know that here is always the given. So the given is 3.4 grams of Mg. And what it wants, I know is going to be mole of Mg. So using this conversion factor, I'm going to say in 1 mole of Mg, it weighs 24.31 grams of Mg. Notice how this unit cancels with this unit. Okay, so this whole unit cancels. So then to get to the answer, all I need to do is take 3.4 times 1 in my calculator and then divide it by 24.31. So if you do this in the calculator, you're going to end up with a number that looks like this. And it's okay if we are rounding differently. So the final answer is 0.140 moles of magnesium. The second one, actually I talked to you guys about this in class. I want to change this just because this is going to be something you're going to do in a lab. So how we're going to change the question to how many grams are in 0.1 moles of sodium chloride. So I'll read it again. How many grams are in 0.1 moles of of sodium chloride? Alright, so first step, conversion factor. So I have 1 sodium, and this sodium weighs 22.99, and I know this by looking at the periodic table. I have 1 chloride that weighs 35.45. So this, since it's times 1 is the same number, I'm just gonna add this up. So add, and if I add it up, I'm gonna end up with 58.44. And again, I must put that's 58.44 grams in 1 mole. Okay. I don't have 1 mole, I have 0.1 mole, so I need to figure out how many grams that is. For this problem, is backwards. What's given is the mole, so this is what's given, and this is what he wants. Oops, want. So the direction that we're going is this way. So setting up the dimension analysis given and want. So given is 0.1 moles of NaCl, and what he wants grams of NaCl. So the units here must cancel, so I'm going to have 1 mole of NaCl weighs 58.44 grams. Again, notice that just like the previous example, the units cancel. So putting this into a calculator, I would do 0.1 times 58.44 divided by 1, which gives me 5.84. And then to finish this out, it's 5.84 grams of NaCl. The L is supposed to be right here. Alright, and then to the final example. In this one, there's no corrections, it's already fine as is. Alright, so I'm going to begin with the first step, which is conversion factor. So in this case, I have 6, so this is my formula. I have 6 carbons, and they all weigh 12 grams. I have 4 hydrogens, and they all weigh 1 gram. So what I do is I take 6 times 12, which, let's see, 6 times 12, which I get 72, and then 4 times 1 is 4. So I add them up and then ended up with 78. And 78 grams in 1 mole. Alright, now to solve the problem, again, what was given? So mass is given. Moles is what's asking for, moles what it wants. So it's going to go in this direction. So let's put what's given and what he wants, and then let's try to solve it. So given is 2 grams. It's 2 grams of C6H4. And then what he wants moles of C6H4. I know from this conversion factor that 1 mole weighs 78 grams of C6H4. So now I can cancel this unit. So cancel. To put in the calculator is going to be 2 times 1 divided by 78. And my answer is pretty small, is 0.026. So to finalize is 0.026 moles of C6H4.